I feel like I didn't really have like a support team. I was homeless, moving around too many times. I moved around over like 13 times, which is crazy. But you know, I'm still here. I kept pushing it.
When I was doing the program in juvenile hall, it really opened up my eyes.
Today, we are traveling from California to London on the 2024 The Future Is Yours tour to experience London, its richness and the poverty that many folks of color experience in the UK.
So my name is Julie Hilt, and I am the CEO and founder of Alternative Restorative Communities, and the acronym for that is ARC. ARC is about interrupting entry points into the juvenile justice system. So everything we do is rooted in relationships, be that with the young people that we serve or with the collaborative community partners, such as probation, as well as other community-based organisations that serve the same population that we serve. Many years ago when I first moved to California, and I'd had an interaction at my son's high school when the school counsellor in front of me and my son had said that as a young black man he was going to have to work 10 times harder than his white counterpart. And at the time I was totally incensed and was wondering why in the hell I'd even come to California, and was thinking like we should be moving straight back to London. And then I couldn't believe that she would say that in front of him and in front of me. So, you know, cavalier now, many years on, I realise I probably owe that woman an apology, because all she was doing was being truthful. But in my naivete, I'm like, what the hell is this? No, that is not how it is.
It was important for me to come over here, just, you know, open up my horizon, open up my mind, so, you know, just look at how, you know, people move out here, and like, you know, just like look at the differences, you know, just like explore, have fun, relax. You know, because I was just locked up, so it's like, you know, all that time in that room, now I'm over here in London. All I had before was just 4 walls, and now I got like fucking skyscrapers, buses, old buildings and everything. It's cool.
My mom will always be like busy, you know, she'll be working. My dad, my mom separated when I was young, so, you know, like I barely talk to my dad like that. I mean, he'll check up here and there, but my mom will be at work, so I'll be out with my older cousin just doing my thing, or just be out on the streets. So when I first met Miss Julie, I didn't know what she was. Like, it was like a group where I met her at. I ended up getting transferred to Solano County Juvenile Hall, and when she first came in, like, I didn't know who she was, so it was like a program where everyone was saying like she's cool, like, you know, you could trust her, this and that. So I'm like, for sure, you know, but throughout time, I started seeing who, like, she was actually what people said, so that's when I started building trust in her, having like real conversations with her, and I realized that she was really there to support you, you know, to build you up.
And with my mentoring experience and background, I was given the opportunity to go to California to train a number of mentors over the last 5 years, and which we pair them with young men who just come out of the juvenile system in the US. But what's been even special is we've been able to raise funds to bring those groups over to the UK for an exchange trip experience, and it's been going absolutely amazing. Some of them would have never even dreamed of, you know, being given a free trip to the UK. In fact, a lot of them at one stage didn't even think that they may even be able to travel because of certain circumstances. But to be able to put something together to make that possible, it's a dream come true, and it's something that I will continue to do.
So my name is Kenneth Cook. Everybody call me Sergeant Cook. My role here is I'm one of the mentors for the kids here in the ARC program. I got into it with through the military. One of my coordinators saw one of the articles that the Air Force did on me, and I reached out to Miss Joey, and Miss Joey knew that I would be a good fit for the program. She figured I would, and been involved with the program ever since. The reason why I do it is because it's a part of me. It was people who believed in me more than I believed in myself when I was growing up. And unfortunately, I didn't pay attention to them. I didn't really listen to them because I didn't feel like I was worthy of it. So now I do it hoping that even if we change one kid's life or give him the opportunity or help him see something different outside of his norm, then hopefully then, you know, he'll have the same outcome that I've been having for the past 17 years. Representation matters. And when we see people who in different positions outside of the hood heroes, the drug stars, then it gives you motivation. It makes you believe that you could do it too. So I mentor to show these kids that I come from the same place as you and still make it out. Art can help them show them that it's more than just their neighborhood, it's more than a gang, it's more than just their current situation. It's giving them hope. It's giving them that perspective that you don't have to be stuck in the system. You don't have to be stereotypical. When you have the opportunity to see new horizons, you can never go back after you know, you see the things that ARC is offering. We're bringing people over to London. A lot of our mentees didn't even know there were African Americans in London. And that kind of shows you the level of thinking when all you know is gangs, violence, stuff like that. So, yeah.
So ARC, it means a lot to me because it gave me a second chance. It showed me that there's more to life than just, you know, being out there and being down in the streets. Well, my experience in the UK was just kind of shocking, you know, just seeing everything different, like the cars, the driver's seat, it's in the right side. I like the buses, the trains and all that, just going to different places, and just coming back quick, like it's quicker like that instead of driving. Yeah, I noticed that you guys just be walking all the time or using the bus or the train, so that's pretty cool.
You guys are rude also. Like, I'm for real, like you gotta be bumping into people, don't say nothing. I open a door for somebody, they just walk by, say nothing. I'm like, you welcome, you gonna say you what, or thank you or nothing? You know, you guys have really old buildings out here, like they're all made of bricks, and it's also expensive out here. Like I was trying to buy a bag of chips, it was like 7 pounds, and that's like 10 in America. And the bag was like this big. And the metro going all types of directions, I get confused. I ain't got no service on my phone, but you know, I'm pushing it. Like I get back regardless.
Somehow, some way, right?
Somehow, some way, I'm gonna make it happen.
Good morning, my name is Robert Elser. I'm a mentor / director of youth development for alternative restorative communities, and I'm from California. I got involved with ARC upon coming home, being released from prison, upon relocating to the Bay Area, meeting Julie, who's the founder and CEO of ARC. I began to start going inside juvenile hall, and yeah, I just found a passion for mentoring. Mentor is very important for me because growing up, I realized that I didn't have anyone there to be a mentor, a positive example. And by that, I took to the streets, and which led me to prison. You know, had I had someone like me there, I could really say my life would have been different. So just seeing the change in these young men from, you know, where they were then and where they are today is magical. You know, just in their thinking, just in their beliefs, and they want it. So it's very inspiring. This UK trip has been amazing. Growing up, I haven't been too many places, literally, you know, flying or across the pond. So this opportunity, it gives not only myself, but these young men that's in our inner cities or have never been anywhere but jail. It gives them enlightenment and shows them, you know, a broader expand of the world.
I had to take a step out because I just started crying and stuff. It just made me realize that I just want to be free, and being free is not physical, it's more mental. Out here I feel like I can be myself, and this trip taught me being myself is the best feeling. I don't believe in myself as much as other people do. I wouldn't say I hate myself, but I do doubt myself a lot and I beat myself up a lot. I hope that this program gives other people opportunities it gave me, it just opened up my eyes to a lot more than my world. It opened me up to the world. I never knew going to jail one day at 15 was gonna take me out here and meeting the people I met, doing the things I do. But everybody got a purpose, and art can help you achieve it.
I feel like it's like a second chance for me because they don't really have to do all this, you know, because they actually support me and like they want to see me do better. So over here, like I start walking, you know, and start seeing how the people, and I picked how most of the people just be wearing their earphones or on their phone, like minding their own business. I mean, that's nice, you know, because over there it's just like you barely even see people outside now.
Art, what it means to me, it means a lot because it's like art really helped me out through a lot of things, and it's like they're giving me a second chance.
I know that failure is not an option for me no more. I feel like the people and the mentors who I have, they help me to just be comfortable with being who I am and giving me that time and patience to have these trials and tribulations in order to mature and become someone who, you know, who's growing and continuing to grow. Just show some heart, you know, don't give up on yourself. As bad as it seems now, you know, you always have that chance to turn around, to do what's right, to read, to study, to educate yourself, to get out of that system, because it's all a facade. Like, to sit in a cell for people who do not care about you, you're wasting your time. Like, you have family who love and care about you. Maybe for the people who doesn't have those family, there are those people who are like family, who want to see you succeed.
My name is Damon Cook. I am a mentor for the ARC program. My role is deeper than a mentor. My role is development of young men. I spent 31 years in America in the California Department of Corrections, and I had a unique perspective coming out, and so I knew that I wanted to help those who were in the same situation that I was in. I want to experience what they experience. I want to see things through their eyes. It gives me an opportunity to give back. I took from society for many, many years. I needed to give back, because if I had that same influence that I try to give to the other young men, then I might have turned out different. Because there's more to life than just one geographical location. There's more to life than what we might perceive in America. So when you see things from a different perspective, you come back with a broader view. If you come back with a broader view, then your perspective changes. And if your perspective changes, then your attitude can change. And if your attitude can change, then your direction will change. I learned a lot about myself, ironically, watching it through the eyes of the young men. This is what fulfills me, when you see the light go on. A young guy who 6 months ago was incarcerated, and now he's looking at all these wonderful things, sights and sounds. It changes you. It makes you see why we're in this business, why we do what we do. And the more that we empower the young men to do what they need to do, the more that this thing will grow bigger than what we imagined it to be. At first I thought my hope would be to have this inter-exchange between London and America. But then I thought, that's too small. This is universal. We can take this show on the road. We might be in Barbados, we might be in Jamaica, we might be in Kenya. Who knows where we'll be? but the ark will still be rolling in different countries. Global.
Our long-term vision is to create an opportunity to relocate many of our young people who it's just too dangerous for them to go back to the communities that they come from, because we have created trusting relationships with the young people that we serve. We get to know them on a deeper level and they're willing to be more vulnerable with us, so we can really see what their needs are on an individual basis. And some people may just need to be relocated out of county, but ultimately my long-term goal is to relocate people from the Bay Area where we are out here to London, and then build community-based relationships with like-minded organisations here in London. They may have some young Londoners that need to be relocated for the same reasons. So we're going to create a pipeline, we're going to call it the Tube after the London Underground.
We're now at the end of this journey, and upon reflection, I can look back and say that these young men have been changed for life. But more importantly, we've all been changed. So, as we look to the future is yours, the future is ours. The future exists because there are people still believing in humanity. The ark will continue, the ark will grow. We'll see you next year.